Hi guys, it's Faithful Mama again. Today I want to talk about the power of saying no. Um, so in the past, I still struggle today, but in the past, I felt like I could never say no. So if somebody asked me to come to a function or volunteer for this or that, especially if it had to do with church or my kids, I always felt that I was letting everyone down, and I'm using absolute words on purpose, but I've always felt like I was letting everybody down if I said no or if I couldn't meet in my mind, their expectations of me. This is dangerous, and I'll tell you why. Because we run ourselves on empty when we don't end up saying no for something. And it's okay that we say no. Our mental and spiritual health is very important, and in order to be a good servant, when we're meant to serve, we need to say no. For example, okay, when I realized that that I needed to make a conscious effort with this, last year, my family took part in our church in December, packages lunches and takes them to the local soup kitchen, and we love it. We have a great time with it, and the kids hand the sandwich bags to every walk of life, including little kids that, their parents can't afford to get them lunches. So I ended up trying to downsize what we had, clothing, kitchen utensils. I was just trying to minimize our belongings last year. And so I'd bring a bag of whatever it was, clothes, bedding, it was like forks, knives, kitchen utensils that I had, extras that were not necessary. We didn't need them. And I opened up my trunk and offered to whoever needed them or wanted them, free for the taking. And I felt great doing it. It really felt like I was making an impact on other people's lives. And then the next week came, and I didn't have time to go through my stuff. And I came and didn't have the trunk opened, and I started feeling like I was letting those people down. And I started feeling bad about myself. How could I not live up to their expectations? And then that in turn was making me expect more out of myself. But I physically and mentally, I couldn't do it. It wasn't mine to do. I had been seeing a counselor, so I talked to her about that. And when I said it out loud, it didn't make sense to me. Why would I feel bad? I helped them last week. Why would I feel like I'm letting them down this week if I already gave them so much stuff? This is the part of my recovery and my dysfunction in this family disease of alcoholism. I have horrible expectations of myself, let alone everybody else. I have been striving to learn that it's okay to say no. It's okay not to expect a yes. It's okay for me not to think that other people are expecting things out of me, because other people's expectations of me might not be warranted either. So I'd like to leave you with just think of your motivations on what you're saying yes to. Think, is it helpful for yourself in your growth in this life? Is it helpful for if you have children? Is it helpful for them for you to say yes to whatever that task is? Is it helpful in your marriage? Or is it making you distracted from your real job? Maybe you saying yes to a volunteer opportunity is pulling you away from your primary ministry, which is your family. Just food for thought. Power of no is pretty great, and saying yes to God and no to, the secular level is much more important. All right, so that's it for today. Have a wonderful Sunday, and until next time, I'm Faithful Mama. Bye.